Good afternoon. This is Ryan with FS Grain with a short market update on August 16th, 2022. The market has been under heavy pressure to start the week. Um, the forecast has turned cooler and wetter for most areas, especially out in the plains and in the western belt. And they also received some much needed rain over the weekend. How widespread that was, I'm not really certain, but the trade is really taking that into consideration. With that said, the conditions still went down last night when the crop report came out, with the biggest declines being in the West. So I don't know. I've been hearing some contradicting reports on what is actually, taking place out there. I know there are some areas that have been hit pretty heavy with drought. Other areas, got enough scattered showers as we have here in northern Illinois to keep their crop coming along nicely. So um, I guess as we get into the end of the month and the Pro Farmer Tour gets out there, we'll kind of see what some of those areas look like. And then furthermore, as we get into September, start seeing some more yield data come out or field data come out, we should get a better handle on kind of where the crop's going to be at when we get going here with harvest. But one of the biggest issues with the market currently is China, obviously. They drive this thing either way, it seems like. But with the tensions between the United States and China's government over Taiwan issues, and then the concern over China's economic slowdown, really has outside markets trading lower, crude being one of the biggest ones. And we've seen that drop $7, $8 here the last couple of days. With all that said, the market will continue to stay volatile and weather will still be probably the main factor once China, US news kind of, gets pushed to the side, as long as something big doesn't happen there. So, continue to, watch these forecasts, because that seems what's driving this market. As it turns hot, dry again, we'll probably see the market rebound. As we continue to stay cooler, wetter, we'll probably see this thing continue to sell off. With that being said, if you have any old crop corn or beans left, probably just get your bins cleaned out. Even if you want to stay in the market, write a basis contract, because basis is falling apart here on the front end pretty quickly as we get into, closer to September and new crop hitting the market. There is a pretty big inverse there. So get that stuff cleaned up. As far as new crop goes, continue to get sales on the books. I know we dropped off a little bit, but values are still good. Beans trading right around $14 on the Nove, and corn still trading over $6 on the piece. Still pretty good values to be locking in. I mean, if you do want to, stay in the market, try getting yourself a floor locked in. Talk to your local grain buyer. See what kind of option strategy they can get on the books for you. Getting that floor locked in, leaving your upside as always, limits the risk while locking in profit at the same time. And then, probably need to be looking at the 23 crop as well. We are just a little under $6 on the corn right now, so really be looking into that. I mean, I'm not a huge seller percentage wise for 23 crop, but trying to get 5-10% on the books to limit some risk, locking some profit going forward is a good idea in my opinion. So with all that being said, have a great week. A little shorter today, but not a lot going on other than just the weather in China at this point. So keep an eye on weather, and we'll talk next week. Thanks.